Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the Tangle Zwieblbee from CZT Beate Winkler. I hope I pronounced that right. I do try to do my due diligence, and actually, when you look at the For More Inspiration link, you will find it translates that as it was like onion or onion bed. So I'm not sure because just the Zwiebel was onion. And the last part, I'm not sure. So it's cute. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's just an adorable tangle. All right. So it starts off with an S shape. And I only did a double. Yeah, I'm glad that did it this way because I would have done the same. So we start off kind of with an S shape. I'm deciding how big do I want it. Well, let's make it big. So it's a, you know, a funky S shape, we should say. So like this, but with a big bulbous end. And then, and I don't know why I found, well, actually I'm going to do it upside down to go with the curve of the hand. I found it easy to do it this way. Let me make sure you can see. And so starting back at this tip and just a nice C shape all the way around. Yeah, that, no, hindsight, do it. I'm going to do it this way so I can see where I'm landing. But it still turned out just fine. Okay, next. If you have done the Tangle Perk, which is a Zentangle original tangle, and there are probably some other ones that escaping me. Perk is the first one in my head because I think that was probably the first time I have done these like wraparounds. I want to say Aquafleur maybe. I'll have to go back and look at that. For some reason, that's different in my head. All right, so what we're going to do, more S shapes. And so I'm going to start from this side, and I'm going to loop around, come down, and then loop back around like that. And the way, yeah, and so like, well, it's either S or a reversed S. Actually, that would be a reversed S, right? It depends on which direction you want to have them coming from. I usually start up this way, and then when I come down and around. Now, if I flip this the other way, I start on this side and come down this way, just like kind of going. I guess it'd be with that, with the way that's bending. All right, then the first one isn't hard. It's the second one that'll get you. All right, now what you can do is just come from here, or I have done it where I've started even here and come through. Well, actually, let me just do that. Like that. And yes, we are crossing over a line, but it's going to be okay because we're going to color over it. And then she has just 3, so however you want to have them spaced. And they don't necessarily need to be swooping down like in Perk we do, the swooping down bit. It's however you want them to be. Oh, you know what? There is another tangle. What is the name of it? Starts with an S. Is scallop something maybe? Um, and it looks like it's a great ornament type of tangle. I need to find it. And it uses these, and it's just, I don't know. I like the look of them, and every time I do them, I'm impressed that I can do them. All right, so then next, although that's all we're doing is we're going to fill that. Well, yeah, we do have one more step afterwards. So here's filling them in. One idea is you could draw a line connecting those. It could also scoop in a little bit. So, if you think of a ribbon that might, kind of bend in like that, I'm going to leave that shine in the middle. Like that. And then you could either leave that, actually we had hindsight in my, the sample that I'm going to show you from the class that I had today. I filled in these little gaps, but I did it with color, so it doesn't really matter. And I think I like these better if I make that solid. Yes, yes, yes. So, drawing a line in between there, filling it in. Actually, a lot of times what I like to do is this first because sometimes I get absorbed in the filling in and then go right. I was like, oh, nuts. I was gonna fill that in, darn it. All right. Boop. And actually, this I'm gonna fill. Yeah, let's. There we go. The nice thing about the filling in is that you can expand where you need to course correct. This one I had, well, just like this, where I have that first um, end coming in on the other one, and I think it looks better this way, where you just have the one loop, so it really it gives that impression that it's wrapped around. But the nice thing is these things can be adjusted and fixed and all of that. And then two, which is something you can't really see, so it doesn't really matter. But if you're doing this with color, just a thought, you want to fill this in so it goes over with something that will make sure to go over whatever, the shape, whatever pen you used for that. So for instance, if you look close on mine, which, yeah, only on the one, which I can fix that with a little bit darker. Oh yeah, two of them with a little bit darker red. It didn't cover it all the way. And so then you can see this line, and we don't want to see that line. There we go. Last step is I'm just going to take it from, say, right here. Well, actually it doesn't matter. It could go from, well, let's do it from, yeah, because it's not going to matter. It's just a line. Just like that. That's it. Except for some shading. Okay. I, you know, well, so many tangles. I fall in love with a lot of them, but this one is just, I don't know, something about it is just extra adorable. All right. So extra adorable that my pencil has run away and is hiding on me. It's because I was abusing it earlier. No, I'm just kidding. Huh. Really weird. All right, well, let's use oh, here it is. I've spread out to the newly cleaned space on my desk. That's nice. All right. Number one. Well, we want to add some curve to this, right? So let's just do that. Oops. Yeah, might as well come up here too. Ooh, look at how nice that. Oh, this is being a nice tortillon. Good tortillon. Well, I have ones that are finer tips that don't do as good a job as what that's doing. So that adds some amazing curve to that. But then, why don't I go ahead and do this with the darker? Since I grabbed it, it really needs to be sharpened. Sure. Oh, there it is. Just so I can get in there nicely and not have it be too thick, because this is a 9B pencil and it's darker. And I just don't want it to be too dark. I probably could have maybe stepped it away from the Or not. That looks so neat. Yeah, and having that little bit different color, I can have that go all the way across. I don't know why I stopped. But that gives it the extra depth. Oh, how fun. Something else that you could do if you were using color, just a thought, you could use, do a little bit darker color on the side to give it the shape, and then still come back with the graphite, uh, just to give the impression that, somehow this ribbon is floating around, or it's standing out from the shape. Oh, just really, really neat. We might as well give it a little bit of something there. Like it's swinging. Okay. Fun tangle. All right, let me show you this. I think I need to back up my camera. The whole project is not finished. So today was my festive tangles class. It's kind of first of a could be two-part series of classes. We played with tangles that can lend themselves to a festive look, and then next week we will make ornaments and and things, do crafting with the festive tangles. So this is them on Minton, which is the tree shape, with some print tops as a as the texture, and jacks as the garland. And they just turned out so fantastic. It's just very, very cool. Very neat. So, lots of fun. And it doesn't have to be that. It just, when I saw it, that's what struck me. It's like, oh my gosh, that looks like an ornament. And so it had to be. And and she has the string, and maybe it, it could be, it's a fancy onion hanger otherwise, and it's all good. whatever one needs it to be, it shall be, right? Super fun. All right, so I hope that you have enjoyed this, and if you have, would love it if you clicked on the like button. I think I'm gonna have to do my picture like that. And if you liked it enough to see more, please click to subscribe to the channel. In the description section, check out the links to the step outs. And then below that is my link tree, where if you enjoy my style and, what you see of, what I do in classes, do come check us out. In fact, if you're watching this at the time that it's been published, come visit us tomorrow, which will be Wednesday. It's one of the few off days for my Tangle Time. They're free Tangle sessions. 7 a.m. No, 11 a.m. I do that all the time. I do it enough times that I shouldn't do it anymore. 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. I'm going in numerical order. That's what it is. Forget the a.m. p.m., right? 11 a.m., 7 p.m. Eastern time. And it's just an hour, and I pick a tangle or two, and we just have fun with it and see what happens. So it's just amazing time. So come and join us, and you'll see the other classes that I do on my website and my Facebook page. So feel free to investigate all of that. And if you're on Facebook and would love to hang out with a bunch of Tangle addicts, come and join us on our group. There are 4 questions you have to answer in order to gain entry. You'll see that when you click the link. And that's it. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.